show us, Hungarians, how it is to work Italy? Can you show us? Can you just talk me through how's it going to go? I will actually measure your voice. It's a pleasure.
Good evening, everybody, wherever you're watching around the world, and you're very welcome to Margaret Island here in Budapest, the capital of Hungary. An entrancing city, it really is, dominated by the River Danube and some wonderful buildings for us all to enjoy when we're not working, of course, which is a rare moment. But we're thoroughly enjoying these World Championships organised by FINA, the 19th time that we've had the pleasure of this sort of competition, and it's a great level of competition as well, with the various disciplines, swimming and diving and artistic swimming, and tonight water polo in the Alfred Hajosz National Swimming Stadium here in Budapest. And for those who didn't know, Alfred Hajosz was a great Olympic swimmer in his day, and he was also an architect, which was very handy because this facility is quite wonderful, and we've got a wonderful Hungarian crowd to cheer on their women tonight. Yes, that's the match coming up, Italy versus Hungary. We've just seen Canada get the better of Colombia with a 22-2 scoreline. Fairly predictable, to be honest. The amateur team from Colombia always going to struggle at this rarefied level, as they did against Hungary in the first match, which they lost by 35 goals to 4. So it's Italy against Hungary tonight. Italy began with a 7-all draw with Canada. So all to play for in this one, and this will certainly be a sterner test for the home nation. In Budapest 2022, and you can see the level of support that the Hungarians will have, and every goal that is scored gets a raucous cheer, as you would imagine. So it's a severe test for the Italian team too. The Sette Rosa, as they are known. They missed out on Tokyo at the Olympic Games last year. They were 5th in Korea in Gwangju in 2019. Canada at the moment top of the group with those 3 points. Hungary on 2, Italy on 1, and Colombia still without a point. Canada's goal difference plus 20, but any victory for Hungary tonight will take them back to the top of the table. Great mood, great festive atmosphere here in the Alfred Hajosz swimming pool. Well, there is an Italian supporter there. Not sure where he's come from. The girls generally come from Rome or Milan, or in one case Naples. All the great swimming capitals of Italy. The Hungarian side picked up bronze medals in Tokyo last year at the Olympic Games. They were officially called Tokyo 2020, even though those games took place in 2021. Hungary were the champions of the world in 1994 and 2005. Italy took gold in 1998 and 2001 when they beat Hungary in the final. Boris Margeta from Slovenia and Andrew Carney from Australia are the 2 referees. They'll be busy. It's a little sticky here this evening. I think that's a fair word for the atmosphere in the air. But it'll be cool in the pool in one way, it'll be hot in another, especially when the 2 teams set off for the first sprint of the night. Hungary absolutely piled on the goals in that first match, led by Natasha Rybanska, who scored 6 times. Dora Lemeta, who got the player of the match, scored 5. So it's time to welcome the 2 teams, and it is Hungary first who take to the stage, as you can probably guess from that response. Goalkeeper Edina Gangel, she was among the team that won those bronze medals in Tokyo. Dorothea Shilagi, won a European bronze in Budapest in 2020. And Valli represents the famous Ferencváros club. Gulisati, who won what's called the Women's Len Trophy with her club in 2018. A cheery smile from Zuzana Mate, born in Slovakia. Parks, well, she was born even further away in Hamilton in New Zealand. She's known as Bex. Geraldine Mahieu, born in French, so it's a really cosmopolitan international sport. Very populous captain Rita Castelli. Player of the match last time out, Dora Lemeta, who was born in Budapest. Top scorer last time out, Natasha Rybanska. 6 goals and one of the top scorers in the tournament so far. This girl loves ice cream. Well, she'll be celebrating with one perhaps tonight after the performance. That's Camilla Ferrago. Just a couple to go. Number 12 is Christina Garda. Native of the Sisi, and bringing up the rear is the goalkeeper Ala Magyari, the bronze medal winning team in Tokyo a year ago. There is the popular coach Attila Piro, a 56-year-old. He's been the coach since 2015, a man who won gold at the 2016 European Championships in Belgrade, in charge of this team. Bring on the Italian flag. Well, the very sporting here, a more muted welcome. Their goalkeeper, 31-year-old Laura Teani, born in Bergamo. Competed as far back as Kazan in 2015. Number 2 is Chiara Tabani from Roma. The scorer of the very first goal of these championships in Budapest was this lady, Claudia Maletta. First of 35. Don't think we'll see so many this evening as we welcome Silvia Avegno from Roma. Elisa Carolo. Silver, and she won bronze medals in her time. Sofia Giustini got a couple of goals in that match against the Canadians. Domitila Picozzi, the international team since 2016. Number 8, another goal scorer in the opening game, Roberta Bianconi. Silver at the Rio Olympic Games in 2016. Julia Emolo, another from the Olympiakos club in Greece. The captain of the Italian side is Palmieri. She plays in the centre forward position. Number 11 is Judita Galadi. A bronze medal in the World League this year. Almost there, this is Julia Virkava. Won a medal in Hungary in this country in the 2019 Super Final. Second goalkeeper, 21-year-old Caterina Vancelli. Headman, there he is Carlo Filippo, 50-year-old from Naples, who played in 3 Olympic Games, 1992, 1996 and 2004. Well, we're all standing now because this is the time to acknowledge the national anthems. tenth rendition of the Italian national anthem. Now for a more well-known one in this country, the Hungarian national anthem. As you can gather, a nation expects once more. They expect the best from their team. Whenever a country is hosting an international sporting event, they obviously wish them well. They feel they have a better chance than ever of being amongst the medals. And that's the feeling that pervades in Hungary right now. But there's work to be done over the next hour or so. A reminder that the matches are split into 4 quarters, each of 8 minutes. Laura Tiani is the goalkeeper, and Caterina Bancelli also the goalkeeper. They may both feature at some stage. All of these names were among the goals in the build-up. Filippo is their coach, a man who took a gold medal in Barcelona and a bronze in Atlanta at Olympic game level. Oversaw a 7-7 draw in the first match here against Canada. They were 6th in the last World Championships in Gwangju. Twice world champions, Olympic gold medalists 2004. So there's plenty of pedigree about the Italians in this sport. Let's look at the Hungarian side. The 2 goalkeepers are named there. Susanna Mate and Rebecca Parks have both come to this country and gained citizenship, haven't been born elsewhere. And Natasha Rybanska was the leading goal scorer with 6 in that first match against Colombia. Attilo Biro, 56 years of age, is the man in charge of Hungary. Added 1 goal at the 2016 European Championships in Belgrade. As the coach, that was in his first year. Victory here would top that. 4th at the last World Championships and a 2-time world champion, just like Italy. He rolls his sleeves up, so he knows he has work to do as well. It's a quite onerous job. It's 24 degrees centigrade at the moment, by the way. A little cloudy, not as I particularly noticed. Now, the first thing that happens is the players dive into the water, take up their stations alongside the goalposts, and then on the signal of the referee, they dart to the centre in the ambition of picking up the ball first. It's called a sprint. Watch them go. Last motivational words for the Italian side. And the Hungarians will be spurred on by this vociferous crowd. Very partisan. What else would you expect? The countdown is on. You'll probably hear a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quickest out of the blocks. They're underway. It was the Blue Caps, which means it was Hungary. They had a 4-0 record in sprints against Colombia. Just to remind anybody who's new to the rules of this sport, they have 30 seconds in which to set up a shooting attempt. If they don't take it in those 30 seconds, the ball is handed across to the opposition. So there are plenty of countdowns going on around the stadium, the Alfred House Stadium. Chance of the first goal of the night, and they get it. Within the first 30 seconds, it is Italy 0, Hungary 1. And the ball was put into the net by the Hungarian number 6, Rebecca Parks. Her third of this championship. So it took less than 30 seconds for Parks to register. How the crowd loved that. She has 3 in the championship now. Back come Italy. Could go for a long ranger here. There's also a lone ranger at the minute, and that one flicked off the top of the crossbar. That means that there's a quick sprint on to the other end of the pool to try and be a recipient from the throw-up from the goalkeeper. Hungary got the early fillip that they were looking for. Taking longer about this one. The opportunity is still there. Substitution taking place already. Does Hungary find a position for a shot? Not quite. Still got about 5 seconds left in which to do so. I thought she'd go for the top corner there. Top of the net. Back of the net. 2-0 Hungary. Still over 6 minutes remaining. The Italian goalkeeper beaten. Worth another look, this one. Their arms all over the place. That was the shot that put the ball flying past the goalkeeper. And it came from Van der Valje. 2-0. Italy need to come back quickly. Otherwise they're going to find themselves in early trouble, and they do. Super strike. They've got plenty of potency about their game of the Italians, and the one who struck on this occasion was Domitilla Picozzi. Fairly central, to be honest, but given the opportunity, and the goalkeeper a little unlucky here, that comes back down and back off the back of her head and into the net. First goal for the Italians. A pretty free-scoring opening. Referee's vote this time goes to the Italians. Well, I'm not quite sure what's gone on there. Nobody seems quite sure either. And questions are being asked, but Hungary have found themselves 3-1 ahead, where it looks as though a chance had gone. And it's Rebecca Parks with her second in 2 attempts, so she's bang on form. That really was a very strange goal, though, because it looked like the opportunity had gone begging there, thrashed the ball down into the water, into the net. Goalkeeper can't believe it. Goes down as goalkeeper error. Not often you see goals scored like that. The ball can be intercepted, of course, at any stage. The crowd are roaring already with their team 2 goals to the good. And on the move forward again. And they find goal number 4 in these very early phases of the night. sometimes the match can be too easy to start with, as it was against Colombia. But the Hungarian team seem right on song at the moment, which is why they lead 3-1. Not yet halfway through the opening phase. There's an intervention there, impeded. You can't do that. You can't touch the opponent until they release the ball. Deliberate build-up from the Italians, a bit of water threshing going on as well, right in front of the goalminder. So this will be a chance for the Italians. Queuing up. Still got 15 seconds in which to fire the shot in. They'll try and find the perfect person in the middle, and that's exactly what they do. They get it back to 3-2. Goal scorer is the number 12, Julia Viakava. 3-2, Hungary still lead though. It just crept across the line, but still good enough. No dispute about that. The Hungarian heads thrust back in anguish. Still the host nation leads, but by the slenderest of margins all of a sudden. Decent attacking position here for the magical Magyars. That's a clever try. You're not allowed to handle with both hands, apart from the goalkeeper. The Italian goalkeeper is their number 13, Caterina Bancelli. Which way is this one going to go? The Hungarian coach pointing the way, wants his team to go, and they are heading in that direction right now. They're queuing up here for the scoring opportunity. Could be a long ranger. Now it's gone out wide again to the left hand. The left hand display on the right hand display on the left. Still the opportunity exists for the host nation in this situation in the pool. The Alfred Parish Centre. Super facility. Is it going to be a super goal? Yes, it is. You can see it coming. And the ball was thrashed down into the water and up into the net by the number 12 of Hungary, Kristina Gada. It's going very well for his team so far. Oh, how they enjoyed that. Often a player does have a rest, a breather when they've just scored a goal, and that's what's happened there to the 27-year-old Budapest native, Garda. Italy trying to hit back here, centrally, thinks of the shot. I'm not quite sure how that missed and by what sort of a margin, because it was a decent try, certainly, by the Italian number 8, Roberto Bianconi. But it did miss. Hungary want to make sure they do not miss when they get their next opportunity, which will arrive very shortly. Got to happen in the next second. The chance has gone. The turnover of the ball. Predominantly yellow ball, which is the customary colour. So you can see Italy playing in the white caps, Hungary in the blue. Good move here from the Italians. Do not count them out. Yeah, brilliant strike. Knew exactly what she had to do and did it very well there. Elisa Carollo from Padova. 3-4. Eye-catching entertainment. She sized up her options and knew exactly where to plant that ball. So they're kind of trying to lift the mood, lift the tempo of the evening. One of many fouls committed there by the Italians defensively. So Hungary want to get that 2-goal cushion back again. It came back off the upright. You do see the upright struck a great deal in this sport. Two coaches pointing their way, stalking along the side of the pool, on the pool deck. Can Italy get back level in less than a minute in the first period to come? They have a chance with their last goal scorer. Carollo doesn't go for goal this time. Others will. Not Carollo. And still. That was pretty close, but well defended in the end by the Hungarian side, which has centre-backs, centre-forwards, drivers. Those are the technical terms. Can they find another one before the break at the end of the first session? They have a chance, that's for sure. Gets it in, squeezes it through beyond the outstretched grasp of the goalkeeper. And Hungary stretch away. They go at the end of that first session. 4-3 is the score. Italy 3, Hungary 4. Just the scoreline the fans wanted, though I'm sure they'd like it to be a little bit more emphatic. Good goals scored in that first quarter. Fitness very much a key factor in this sport. As the Italians come back to their positions. The Italians wearing the blue swimsuits and the white caps. Hungary there with the blue caps at the other end, all set for sprint number 2. Wasn't the signal for the start. This is a whistle. And now off we do go. The arms of the referees were raised and then dropped. Oh, clearly out in front of this one. No question about Hungary getting there first on that occasion. So they have a 2-0 lead in terms of sprints already. So they won all 4 in their previous match against Colombia. This is a different sort of occasion for them, a much tougher test. They're moving the ball around swiftly here now. I wonder what the coaches said to them to inspire this. It was a much more inspiring move, but this one is nipped in the bud. Ball in the grasp of the Italian goaltender, but Vancelli. Launch from one side of the pool to the other. So it is Italy who have the opportunity to score first in this second quarter. I think she thought about a long-range shot there. Thought against it. You do see it quite frequently. You also see goals scored from this sort of an angle regularly too. They have to be so aware of that clock. Tipping down towards the last seconds for the shot. Less than 5 seconds now, so she may have to go for a long ranger. And they lost the opportunity. The Italians funnel back. The Hungarians tread water going forward. You're not allowed to put your feet on the base of the pool though. Crowd are urging the Hungarians on. They want to see another goal and quickly. Even though they lead by 4-3, I'd like them to have a stronger, more emphatic lead. Surely got to set up a shot from close range if they can. Well, they did, but it didn't come off. No goals yet in the second quarter. Have now had 2 minutes of it. A little replay there for you of the action in the Alfred Hirsch pool. But it is the Italians who are looking here to square things up again. A good interception. Still the crowd waits with bated breath for another Hungarian score. They always count down with them. There's another 7 seconds to go before the shooting position has to be achieved. Not able to get the shot in because of the attentions of the defender, who did a brilliant job there for the Italian side. It was Gorisati who couldn't get the shot through. Gorisati sounds more like an Italian name than a Hungarian one. I assure you, she does represent Hungary. And the crowd are booing at the moment. Those boos will get more intense if the Italians score here. And the angle fires it in. It's 4 apiece. It was a terrific finish as well there from the Italian number 4, Silvia Avegno. Her first goal, not just of this match, but of the entire tournament. Well, the crowd just a little bit quieter for the moment. They need their mood to be lifted by somebody in one of those blue caps. Just gone a little bit muted. They can sense there may be something coming up here, though. Opportunity, goal. Beautiful execution there. That little one liked it, that's for sure. And the strike is from Sofia Giustini. Rebecca Parks with the final touch, making her impact on the game once again. To Hungary at this moment. It's a hat-trick, by the way, for Rebecca Parks. Originally she was credited with a hat-trick in the match against Colombia. Finally, it was decided she had 2 goals. She's got 3 tonight. And the Italians have got 1 as well. Well, it's moving along the paces, this one. Assistant coach happy as well. Silvia Avenio second from the 2 shots she's had. Took a deflection and it's 5-5, that's all that matters really. Still beat the keeper. Has to get across that white line. We have a 2-metre line, a 5-metre line. And a lot of water threshing going on here, just in front of the Italian goal. Are the beneficiaries going to be Hungary? The Italians are defending frantically. Surely another goal is on the cards for Hungary. You've got to get it right, the final shot. No angle there initially, still no angle. Maybe straight. Oh, straight and true as an arrow. Beautiful strike for Hungary from Greta Gurisati, and that extra player at the time really paying off for Gurisati, who gets her 4th goal of the championships, first of this evening, and it means the Hungarians are back in front at 6-5. I told you the crowd needed a bit of a lift, and Gurisati's given them that lift. The Italians are doughty competitors, though. They'll come back. I guarantee they'll score again on this evening. Not this time. Flew high. Marletta's effort. Marletta, the player who scored the very first goal of these championships a couple of nights ago. Oh, brilliant save from the Italian goalkeeper, Pancelli. Will she be beaten by the next shot? The crowd hopes so. There's a lot going on in the pool there. Crowd unaware of some of it. We're all unaware of things that go on because a lot happens underwater. Impossible for the cameras to capture everything. Well, it was worth a try, but the angle proved too acute. Still Italy 5, Hungary 6. So much closer than the Hungarians' first match against Colombia, as they knew it would be. And the ball is in the hands of the Hungarian goalkeeper, Aldo Magyari. And the crowd are roaring here because they sense there's something very much on the cards. And a good stop from Pancelli. That's what the keepers are there for. The save was made from Van der Valje. Spinning. I'm not sure if that was a prayer or a look of disbelief that the ball did not end up in the Italian net. This one could end up in the Hungarian net. I know. Goalkeeper on top of her form. Less than a minute and a half remains in the second phase, in the second quarter of the match. Hungary on the attack, that's what the fans here have come to see. They want to see that ball in the net again. Funny how the sight of a ball hitting a net gets people excited. Decoy move, and a fine save once again from Pancelli. The Italian goalkeeper having an inspired spell as we move inside the last 60 seconds of the first half of the game. All manner of statistics there, including saves made by the goalkeepers. But it's Italy who are finishing the half strongly. Trying to make the scoreline more respectable, but they've blown that opportunity. And the last chance of this half may fall to Hungary. This is why the ball was lost at the crucial moment. Well, the coaches, the Italian coach in particular, urging his team forward. 20 seconds left on the clock. Still Italy have an opportunity. Where's the shot going to come from? One of the straight positions or one of the flanks. Still ticking down, weaving into position. And it's gone wide. There'll be no more opportunities for either side as we reach the halfway mark of this particular contest. The one goalkeeper tries to beat the other. Hungarian arms raised so far, so good. But the lead is slender. It's Italy 5, Hungary 6. I'll sit back and enjoy some of the action of these first 2 quarters of the night. That's how it got going. Hungary scoring inside the first 30 seconds. Didn't take long for Italy to come roaring back into the contest, but then a mistake by the goalkeeper, and that enabled Rebecca Parks to score a second goal for the home nation. Italy eventually making their mark with that effort just crossing the line from Julia Viacava. Wasn't long before we had a third Hungarian goal celebrated amongst the crowd, however. The scorer was Kristina Garda. We have some acrobatic goalkeeping as well at both ends of the pool. Crowd willing them on. Hungary created a position for another strike from the same player, Rebecca Parks, the New Zealander. And there was a goal for Gurisati. All going swimmingly at that moment for the Hungarians. We've had 9 shots from the Italians, we've had 14 from Hungary. But the shot efficiency says that Italy are doing rather better. No penalties as yet. Well, Hungary have won both sprints and will soon be having the third sprint as we move into the second half of the contest. There have been 17 personal fouls. That's about all. It's a glorious sight, isn't it, with the house full. Well, the crowd will expect the home side to win the third sprint. Who's going to be the first to get their hands on the ball? Make a gesture. The ball sits in the centre of the pool. And down go the arms, here they come. The sides have swapped ends, of course, now. And yet again it is Hungary who are first to that ball. Nothing unusual about that. What can they do with it? That's the factor that we have to take into consideration next. Still a crowd right behind them, as you would expect. Can they get the first goal of this third quarter? And if so, who? Picked off the top of the frame of the bar. Never an easy execution, that one. was tried by Natasha Rybanska, who scored those 6 goals against Colombia. Italy trying to square things up again. Two very talented teams here, very equally matched. She squeezed it across the line. The Italians are back level again. And this one was from Giulietta Gallardi. She won a bronze medal in the World League this year, and she has brought the sides all square again. Not quite sure by how much it crossed the line. It doesn't matter, it was well over. So Italy have dragged the contest back, all square. The Hungarians forward. It is a very end-to-end contest, as always. Seems a while since Hungary did find the net, though, so they are due a goal. They're going to run out of time, I think, here. Yes, they are. The ball is beaten away by the Italian goalkeeper once more. Having another very good night, Caterina Bancelli. And instigating another move from right to left. And this time it's the Hungarian goalkeeper who gets the plaudits. The Hungarian men's goalkeeper last night won the man of the match with a terrific performance. Sometimes the players can respond to a crowd, and the noise is intensifying here in the pool. Can it inspire them? Comes crashing down off the bar again. So 30 seconds to get up the other end of the pool and to find some position where there is a shooting opportunity. The ball was fizzing around in the pool there. Almost lost it at one point. They still have just under 20 seconds to get a shot through. Sometimes you're fooled. You think they're about to get that shot away and they don't do. They just summon up one more pass and another. The crowd rise to that. Oh, the Italians are coming on strongly. Fired in by Claudia Marletta. 7-6, Italy lead for the first time. Claudia Marletta, who scored the very first goal here of this tournament, gets her first since then. Terrific strike. She is the 6th different Italian on the score sheet this evening. We are in the third quarter of the match. Still not much in it, obviously. Just the one goal. But Hungary really are struggling to find a way through this Italian defence right now. The Italian defence, which conceded only 7 times against Canada. Going on here, favoured the home nation. But they're growing increasingly frustrated at the lack of a goal for some time now, Hungary. I think they knew it was going to be a tough assignment tonight. It's proving very tough, and they keep hitting that bar. Marletta brings her side clear. Going down the centre of the pool. So plenty of time here to size up the situation and create the perfect scoring opportunity. The closer you can get to the goal, the better. They have to be a long-range try. It is. And once again, we see the frame of the goal struck. Italy 7, Hungary 6. Not what the fans have come to see. They need that scoreline to change quickly in Hungary's favour. Not yet short of time. And this time there's no fortune for the Italians. Straight against the bar from Tabani. Terrific throw out from the goalkeeper. Hungary's opportunity as Italy forage back, trying to deny the opposition a shooting chance. This defence is very obdurate, does not want to be beaten. You get the feeling that the Hungarians are getting more and more frustrated. Somebody needs to take a chance. Brilliant defending from the Italians, and again with the block there. Under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Just a goal in it. But that goal is favouring the Italians and not the Hungarians. 7-6. And Italy make it 8-6. That really would put the cat among the pigeons here in Budapest. Nervous moments for the Italian coach, Carlo Filippo. But there have been no nervous moments in the Italian defence. He has got them really well organised. This will be a chance for Hungary. They're just not getting shots through at the moment. Going to have a timeout. It is called by Hungary, and I'm not surprised. Their coach looks a little concerned here, Attila Bíró.
Keszi van kapásról, Nati hosszú fánál, Zsuska nem is a Zsuzsi rövid fánál, a Lejmi rossz kézen, Vida kettesbe, és a Dorka gyere be, kapás hátra. Ott vannak, Vilta, Beck, Bamba, Tia.
Well, they listened intently, they tightened their swim caps. Now they go back on duty with a platform for a shot on goal. But the Italian goalkeeper has not been troubled for some time. And Caterina Bancelli has done everything required of her when the shots have come in. What has the coach said? Can he inspire his team to get back into this match, at least get back level? They may settle for a draw here this evening, much as they really want the 2 points. And the crowd roars now. The coach did have an effect, and it is back at 7 apiece. And that is as good a strike as we've seen this evening, and it came from the Hungarian number 2, Dorothea Szilágyi. Brilliant, great poise, great strength. 7-7. The 5th different Hungarian scorer of this evening. So Italy have it all to do again to get back in front. With 1 minute and 30 seconds coming up left on the clock. But still one more quarter, of course, to go through. There's a dart onto the other end, and they're being cheered every stroke of the way. The ball in the hands of the Hungarian goalkeeper, Magyari. They want it up the other end of the pool. That's where it's going now with a long-range try, but it was rather haphazard, I'm afraid. So that opportunity goes begging, and he's stalking again. Nervous energy as we move into the last minute. Italy looking to take an advantage into the final quarter. Still have a chance here at close range. It's a penalty. Signalled there by the officials. Well, that's not what was wanted for the Hungarians, who now lose Geraldine Mahieu. The ball is transferred to the referee at the side. Penalty Italy. Big chance for them as the ball is returned to the centre, and she makes no mistake. And Italy leads 8-7 with 43 seconds remaining, and it is Marletta's second goal. That's what it means to coach Filippo. Still 1 quarter to go, of course. Only 30 seconds of this third quarter remaining. Can Hungary get an equaliser before the next break? Not seen any goals going in from the wide positions in this match as yet. That was too difficult a ball to take. Only 15 seconds left, though, for Italy to get up the pool and see if they can find another scoring opportunity before the hooter for the end of this part. I think they've decided they're not going to be able to do it. So it is still tight, but it is Italy 8, Hungary 7, 3/4 of the way through the match. Here is confirmation of that fact. Italy 8, Hungary 7. Hungary were living in another world when they overcame Colombia in a match which didn't test them in the slightest. The Italians, having come through a 7-all draw with Canada, fighting tooth and nail to try and win this one. They've already scored 1 more goal against Hungary than they did against the Canadians. Italian coach looks very focused indeed. It would be a massive victory for them if they could take the points here and join Canada at the top of the table. They've had 16 shots, Hungary have had 19, which slightly surprises me because it didn't seem to me as though Hungary were getting many shots away towards the end of that particular quarter. Geraldine Mahieu has now been excluded from the match as a result of the 3 fouls. Each squad comprises 13 players, so they do still have a full complement out there, but she'll play no further part in the match. Was again won by Hungary. Are they able to do anything with the ball in the final quarter of the evening? Another 8 minutes to go. Could be a couple of timeouts, of course, which extend the length of the game. Gone for the lob. For the umpteenth time tonight, we see the frame of the woodwork struck. On that occasion by Rita Deschelli. Rather disconcertingly, Italy manoeuvring a position through the centre of the pool here now, where you could imagine a shot coming in from one of the angles. No, spurned the opportunity. And then the ball ends in the water at the back of the goal. Crowd roaring Hungary forward. They want that team to be level. At least. They certainly don't want to be losing tonight. Remember, a draw would take them on to 3 points, and it will keep Italy down on 2, having drawn their first match 7-7 with Canada. Italy leads 8-7 at the moment. 6.5 minutes of the contest remaining. Italy storming forward, trying to set up the platform from a lefty to a righty. That's how they're known. All players are either right or left-handed. I suppose some are ambidextrous. A good interception from the Hungarians. So the ball is reversed into the hands of their goalkeeper, who is still Aldo Magyari. The crowd's noise intensifies. Up goes the roar. Foul by Italy. Chance here, you would think. Oh, it looked like an opening, not taken. It's quite a decision to make whether to take on the shot or not. When it hits the net, it was a good decision. And this was, yet again, how many times have we seen that this evening? But they do pick up the ball from the rebound. That's perfectly acceptable. But when it's palmed down into the water, it hands the initiative back to the Italians. Of course, there's some energy involved in getting up and down that pool time after time after time. Italy looking to get a 2-goal advantage, which would be a rarity in this game. You seem to remember Hungary leading 3-1 in the very early phases of the night. They did. At the moment, it is the host nation that is trailing by a goal. Not what the crowd hoped for when they arrived this evening. Where is the next opportunity going to come from? "18 seconds left. Still they don't take on the shot. Still they pass the ball around. Where chances were appearing every few seconds against Colombia. Doesn't matter, they've got one. That's what the crowd wanted. And the coach waves his appreciation for the 8th Hungarian goal scored by Dorothea Szilágyi. 8 apiece. It's her second of the night, and ironically the last one she scored made it 7-7. She's done it again at 8-8. Szilágyi has 6 goals in the championships. She scored in all 3 quarters against Colombia, but that was a vital hit back for the host nation. But are Italy going to be involved in consecutive draws? They would hope not. They would hope to unsettle the local crowd again. Still the ball in Italian possession. Cat and mouse. Susanna Mate is also excluded. The Hungarian discipline has let them down at times. As we have a timeout called by Italy.
come si muove Claudia, se si muove la diagonale la ridea 2, se porta
So
la
Mate
parità,
will play
naturalmente se va la diagonale ritorna dentro,
further
Chiara. Se va la parità la diamo a 1, vai.
Crowd eagerly anticipating the outcome, with still 4 minutes and 10 seconds of the contest remaining. The clock starts ticking down again with an Italian attack. Will there be an Italian shot? There will, and the crowd is disturbed by this because it's another Italian goal, this time from the hands of Sofia Giustini. Well, that's not what the crowd wanted at all, but you've got to admire the Italian tenacity and the strength of their shooting. And suddenly the odds are beginning to favour the Italians. 9-8. And the crowd tries to lift their team, tries to unsettle the Satarossa. Once again, Hungary trying to find the shooting opportunity that might enable them to level things up. The crowd are urging a shot. They didn't get it, and there's a swift turn in the water here from Italy. And she ploughs on. Not allowed to touch the ball with both hands. Italy have been pushed back into the centre of the pool. Another foul, however, will give them a chance once again, but only 4 seconds remaining. Oh, it's gone in off the upright. That's a sensational strike, and a seminal moment in the match as well, because the goal goes to Chiara Tabani, and that could be utterly vital for the outcome of this game. What a great goal it was as well from Tabani. 10-8 now, so it was really crucial. And the crowd is a little bit stunned here. He isn't. He had great belief in his team. But maybe that ill discipline is just beginning to tell against the Hungarians. And they may go into their final game needing a victory. Remember, they will be stuck on 2 points. Italy will be up to 3 if they take the honours this evening. Canada already on 3 points. Colombia obviously going to finish bottom of the group, Group A. They've got to be quick about getting back into this contest now. 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining. Once again, the shot doesn't get through. Bit of a fracas going on there as well, just in front of the Italian net. And I would suggest one more Italian goal would kill the contest. That's what they will seek to do here. And I'm sure the Hungarian coach will be quite disappointed by his side's performance. They've not created the opportunities he would have wanted. And the Italians had been superior. This one is just failing to cross the line. So Hungary are still alive. Get back, he says to his defence. Hungary needs to strike as quickly as possible. Less than 2 minutes on the clock now. Look how many Italian defenders are back there defending. 10 seconds left to get the shot in here. It's gone again. And there are a few disappointed Hungarians around me, beginning to leave the stadium, I think. I think it's going against their team. Hungary trailed 10-8. Minute and a half to go. That is all. Hungary staring defeat in the face. And if you're totally honest, I think you would say that Italy deserved this. They came from a 2-goal deficit to take the initiative. Timeout. He looks a little bit under pressure, the Hungarian coach, Attila Pirro there. In his first year as coach, his team won the European Championships in Belgrade. But during this team timeout, he needs to really boost their morale and somehow summon up 2 goals in 30 seconds.
Ide figyelj, amit beszéltünk, felálltok hátul, bemész, Bex hátul vagy, Dorka a szélén, vagy a Grét, aki nem centerbe kilépsz, megy a beúszás, a két
1 minute 15 remaining. 10 seconds of the timeout remaining. He's not going to take the whole of the minute. Well, they are coming back into position now. Hungary absolutely desperate to get a goal to get within one of Italy. And we are underway again. Key moments in the contest. And not really manoeuvring positions for shooting opportunities though. That was a good pass over the top. Can they find a goal here? No, the answer is no. And I think the Italians feel as though they've got the contest won. Their coaches are hopping around on the pool deck. Definitely no goal there. The ball is tossed out of the pool. 52 seconds remaining in the fourth and final quarter of the contest. The Italian coach full of words for his team in this timeout.
Ok, quindi chi c'ha la palla deve difendere il pallone, ma chi è vicino deve aiutare chi c'ha la palla. Non ci nascondiamo dietro i difensori.
Good job so far.
Via Vale senza controfallo, senza controfallo. Vale, Vale senza controfallo, Vale.
Well, the Italians were so disappointed to miss out on going to Tokyo last year for the Olympic Games. They were disappointed in 2019 in Gwangju to finish in 5th place in Korea. But they've got an outstanding opportunity here to clinch a victory over the host nation. And having drawn with Canada, that would be a more than acceptable result. 50 seconds remaining, and Italy have possession of the ball. Well, the crowd really has been silenced. There's surely nothing Hungary can do about this score now as we move towards 30 seconds left on the clock. That is all. That is all that separates Italy from a victory here in the Alfred Hirsch pool in Budapest. So a desperate swim up the pool by the Hungarians. They won't get 2 goals. Can they get 1? It's been a rather exasperating night for them. It started really well with a goal in the opening 20 seconds. They had a lead of 3-1, they had a lead of 4-2. And at long last, they do find a way through, and you wonder why they weren't able to do that sort of shooting a little bit earlier from the angle. And the goal in the last seconds is scored by the captain, Rita Castelli. But it's still Italy 10, Hungary 9, and that is surely too little, too late. You will shortly see Italian arms raised to the roof in celebration of a very, very good victory for them indeed. The ball is tossed high into the night. The fans will go home mightily disappointed, but the Italians can congratulate themselves on a job really well done. They twice came from behind to frustrate the Hungarians. The coach, I think, will admit that his team was probably second best on the evening. So it's a magnificent victory for the Italian coach Carlo Filippo and his coaching staff. In the preliminary round here in Group A, it was Italy 10, Hungary 9. So close, but so disappointing for the hosts. Well, the Italians can afford some smiles, some celebrations, maybe even a drop of vino tonight. Now, they're athletes, but maybe the coach could. Well done, Italy. I think they thoroughly deserve that, actually, even though it's only a 1-point advantage at the end of the day here. They did have 20 shots. Hungary managed 25, but a poor efficiency shot rate of 36 against Italy's 50%. 1 penalty, it was scored by the Italians. So despite the fact they won every sprint, Hungary, with the most important scoreline, have lost the match, lost the night. They did have a couple of players who were taken out of the match for too many fouls. Well, they're still flying the flag, they're still painting their faces, they're still smiling. But Forza Italia it is. So having drawn 7-7 in their opening fixture with Canada, they tonight overcame Hungary by the odd goal in 90. Just boosting their goal difference to +1. We'll see the table in a moment or two. Earlier, Canada scored the expected decisive victory over Colombia. And as Italy only has Colombia to come, I think we can assume that they are probably going to finish top of the group. The Hungarians will have to overcome Canada in their final match. So real joy for Italy here in the pool in Budapest this evening. Well, the crowd are leaving. They're applauding both teams as we acknowledge the winner of the player of the match, who is Claudia Marletta. She was among the goals again here this evening. Two important ones as well. The one that took Italy 7-6 ahead, and then the penalty which enabled them to get 8-7 ahead, a lead that they were never to lose after that. Sort of muted applause, but an appreciation of a very good and a very close contest. Here is that team table I was talking about, but Canada stay top because of a better goal difference, +20. They won 22-2 today against Colombia. But disappointingly for Hungary, they slip into third place now, despite that goal difference of +30. But they only have 2 points, one behind both Canada and Italy. What a gorgeous sight that is here in Budapest. Staggeringly beautiful city. Well, tomorrow we move into the men's preliminary round with matches between Georgia and Montenegro and Hungary and Brazil. So maybe the Hungarian men can do tomorrow what the Hungarian ladies couldn't do tonight. We leave you with that final scoreline. A disappointing one for the locals of Hungary 9, Italy 10. I won't be late in picking you up.
Mindenkinek jó utat hazafele, aztán várunk vissza mindenki természetesen ide.